James, do you have something?
WWE Extreme Rules. Give it to us, brother.
Doing good, man. Just never heard my name said like that. That should be the last. Never again. All right, WWE Extreme Rules was in Newark, New Jersey. So, I mean, props to WWE for putting it out in Newark. It was a great pay-per-view, man. I was highly, highly impressed with this pay-per-view, man. Like, WWE's been here and there with the pay-per-views. This was probably the best. I would say I'm going to highlight 3 matches for the tag team title, Intercontinental title, and the little specialty match, the Asylum match. I'll start with the tag team title match with the New Day went up against the Vaudevillains. I know I spoke about the Vaudevillains a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Okay. What the f*** is a vaudevillain?
The Vaudevillains are tag team whose gimmick is straight vaudeville. Their wrestling style is straight
Charlie Chaplin-y.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, old school wrestling moves. Wears a one arm Andre the Giant style singlet.
Okay.
It's awesome.
What?
They sold it. Trust me. Watch it. You'll be impressed.
Oh
They
no,
legit
I'm already
sold it.
impressed. I'm super mad that wasn't me. No, because like for like a really long time, I was actually in a vaudeville duo, like a neo vaudeville duo, where I was like, I wore a tuxedo and I yada da da and like paint.
So now, I want to know when these cats bust out the barbershop, because your boys, the New Day, come out with trombones and stuff. Do these dudes come out with like a ukulele and they got those hats and the striped jackets and they sing some barbershop? Tell me, please, brother.
No barbershop.
Ragtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The gimmick is amazing.
Do they wrestle?
Yes, they do. Absolutely.
Can we talk
Like, they take the gimmick so seriously that they legit use old school wrestling moves. You're sitting there like, what is this going on? Like, it's to the point where you can tell the commentators are struggling to call their moves because they're just like, I haven't seen this move in forever. So props to them. But it was a really good match. It was one of the first.
Paul Nelson.
It was one of the few times you see Xavier Woods actually wrestle, because for a while, usually the New Day defends their tag team titles, usually Big E and Kofi Kingston. But this time, Xavier Woods wrestled instead, because they get the Freebird rule, the 3 guys, any combination of the 2 of the 3 guys could wrestle. So it was a really good match. It was the shortest match on the card.
That's how Spike Dudley got most of his action.
For real, without a doubt.
You know I'm right.
Props to Spike. Props to Spike.
So I Mr. Fuji every now and then caught a shade of the head.
For real.
Dude, in Beyond the Mat, when they interviewed Spike.
Yes, he
and
was.
He's quoting Shakespeare.
I mean, he was like a 6th grade English teacher, but that dude was brilliant.
That dude's awesome. I love Spike Dudley. Little Spike Dudley.
For real. But it was a good tag team match for a short match, but still a good match. Next match on the card came really close to stealing the show. It was the 4-way Intercontinental title match between The Miz, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Just out the box, the way it started was just amazing. Bell rings. Sami Zayn hit this big move on Kevin Owens, knocked him out the ring. To the point where, like, legit, he sprints across the ring, kicked him in the face. Boom, the haluva kick, because they can't say hell of a. So they call it haluva kick. Kicked him, knocked him out the ring. To the point where it's like this silence in the auditorium, just like, wow.
He's done for a while.
Like, he just knocked this dude out, and all the other wrestlers looking at each other like, okay, where do we go from here?
Gotta start out with shocking him a little bit.
It was a nice little shock and awe in the very beginning. Cesaro hit the European uppercut on The Miz, and then it was just a great time for like the first 5 to 10 minutes of Cesaro and Sami Zayn going at it. It was just a really good pickup for Sami Zayn, who El Generico has not been getting the good push he should have been getting when he hit the WWE, so he's finally getting the good push. For those of you who are watching Raw, because I caught the first hour before the show, Sami Zayn did advance to go into Money in the Bank for the next pay-per-view. So props to him. So even though he lost yesterday, he's still getting a big pickup, so he'll be in the championship or at least the Money in the Bank match. So good for him.
A little bit of justice there, a little bit of justice.
Yeah, a little bit of justice. The Miz took it. I was a little mad at first that The Miz kept the belt, because come on, man, Cesaro needs this, man.
Yeah, right.
The dude's an amazing athlete, pound for pound, one of the best this organization has. Give this guy the belt, but
I'm just biased.
I figure they're probably gonna drag it a little bit.
I like that dude because he's just like he's
You like his real world story? That's what you like.
I do, but he's also
That garbage.
He is the real world Johnny Cage.
He can't wrestle though, bro.
He can't, dude.
He is one split punch away from being Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's actually like 3 or 4 split kicks away from being Jean-Claude.
He really is. I was mad that The Miz took it, but I'm like, the match was so good. I take it. I eat it because the match was that good. It was a really good match. And finally, this Asylum match with Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose. All it really is a brand new match. All it really is, legit, cage match that on the top of the cage are weapons. That's really what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. So you can't escape the cage. You can't open the door. You're legit locked in the cage. You scale to the top, grab weapons, bring them down. You start scrapping. The match dragged on for a little bit. It wasn't great until the very end where...
He pulled out the minigun? I know, right?
Because your name AVP without it. That Ambrose went, got some thumbtacks, threw him on the ground. This is after he was whooping Jericho. So he beat Jericho up with the leather strap. So Jericho's back was all busted up already, and then he just dropped Jericho on it, and Jericho was just bleeding. Wasn't a lot of color, but it was a good enough color for some thumbtacks.
You get hit with 2 tacks, you're done. That's it. That's
Like, it was a wrap.
I just want to
Barbed wire 2x4s, whole 9 yards. It was funny because earlier in the match, Ambrose grabs a broom. A mop. For some reason, a mop in a bucket up there. Go figure, right? Yeah, for real. He grabs the mop and he pulls it down. He like jams Jericho in the ear. And they're like, he hit him in the ear. He took him out. I don't even know if he could hear. It was like, what?
He needs his ear to wrestle.
Like, exactly.
Again,
You can't hear him.
So honestly, when the match was going on, it was dragging a little bit, but when Jericho got color, it was just amazing. Like, it went out well, and props to Jericho for taking the hit, because Jericho, for all intents and purposes, he's in the tail end of his career, and all he really doing is putting over guys.
But
and
he's
doing
also
a really
perfect
good
at
guy.
that. He's always done that. You know what I mean? That was always his stick.
And
He'll
to
do
be
whatever he
fair-
has to do. He knows how to sell
And
a
he
show.
sells it so well.
He really does,
So
yeah.
well.
To be fair, he's been carrying it like a lot of that for years. Like he
was the one who
20 years.
Well, he's the one who tried to put Goldberg over way back in the day when Goldberg was just being a bum, you know what I mean? And just tried to come out and just beat everyone real quick. And
Before
he wanted
Goldberg was starring in The Longest Yard and Jericho was starring in Sharknado 3.
one of those is better than the others. I don't know what you
Hey, man, you're right. No, Adam Willis wholeheartedly endorses Sharknado 3. Let's not forget how it goes on this show.
Since I got a little bit of time left as I'm looking on here, I'm looking at my watch. I don't got too much time, but just want to quickly throw out there the championship match. AJ Styles went up against Roman Reigns. Listen, man, I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns either, but jeez, man, these fools in Jersey, they let that guy have it.
Yeah,
like, they hate him with a passion. It's not like, boo, you're a bad guy, boo. It's, we hate you. Like, them jokers still chanting, you can't wrestle, you still suck. He did this great spot with AJ Styles where he bat body dropped him over a table into the announce table. It was a great spot. As opposed to just saying, holy, expletive or whatever, kid-friendly show. As they would normally chant, they chant, you still suck. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Yes.
Like,
Haters.
you haters, dude.
I
Like,
love that.
He's putting his all on the line, bro. Like, he is pulling spots out of nowhere.
And it's not even his fault.
It's not even his fault. They're just like, you still suck.
That's some like ECW Philly stuff right
It
there. That's
really
what that
is.
was. Like,
It really is.
But imagine caring that much about wrestling. You know what I mean? Imagine like you have your kid there, and it's like you and like your 2 14-year-old boys, like just foaming at the mouth, crazy about this guy having the championship. It's like,
There was a time we all played
you guys are-
WWF WrestleMania on NES. So
yeah, I've been to it too, but like,
We've been
damn,
there,
these guys
man.
are savage. They're savages.
It's savage, man. Like, I mean, even with ECW would do that when you blatantly screwed up, when you were just a crummy dude. But ECW fans would at least give you due when you pulled off a good move.
Yeah,
no,
At least,
for real.
I mean, they gave this guy no love off the moves he
Burying
pulled. It's just like, you gotta be kidding me.
Burying
Like,
this dude.
I'm not a huge fan of Roman Reigns either, but give the guy his due when he's putting it all out there.
Yeah.
Give him his due. But
they
nope.
just upset because he's not
Nothing.
Khal Drago, man. That's all that is.
They gotta send him back like The Rock, you know what I mean, and have him turn heel and do something
For real.
Yeah.
So Reigns kept the belt. I mean, of course, you should expect that they ain't calling them that now, but damn it, the Bullet Club. As soon as hopefully they finally call them the Bullet Club, because that's what they are. The Bullet Club came out, try to help out AJ Styles. The Usos came out, try to help out Roman Reigns, blah, blah, blah. You could have figured that out if you're following the storyline. But the shocker of the night is the return of the champ. Seth Rollins came back after Reigns won the belt, held it in the air. Rollins came out of nowhere, pedigreed him, and it was just a wrap. And of course, the roof blew off, the top blew off the roof of the place, man, because they were just so happy to see Rollins back, because his injury healed relatively quicker than we would expect.
Yeah, he
and it was
blew
just
out his knee
awesome.
serious, too,
It was
if you
real
watched
bad.
that
I mean,
video,
the guy was stripped of his belt because he blew out his knee. He was a great heel, had a really good heel run, and yeah, he's back. And it's great. And of course, this afternoon or this evening on Raw, he came out, and they have the match already scheduled for the next pay-per-view for Reigns to defend the belt against Rollins at Money in the Bank. So it's awesome. Definitely looking forward to see it. Oh yeah, and I just got another text right now. Enzo Amore is coming back Monday Night Raw after his horrible concussion. You saw a couple weeks back. I think I mentioned it before. That Enzo Amore took a really bad bump and was just y'all. I mean, those who see the sorry, he was out on his feet.
Concussions aren't a big deal. Actually, I don't know if you heard what the NFL was trying to do. The concussions aren't a big
Just
thing.
walk it off. Put some dirt on it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Put dirt on it.
Take an aspirin, you're good. It's not.
Pull a
You're
little rope
fine,
on your
right?
head to be all right.
You're fine.
So I know we got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna wrap up.
Tell the
Great
truth.
pay-per-view. You're gonna make Jada hate our show, man. Come on. We need all the love we can get for this show. Overall, see this pay-per-view. Like, this was great. Great pay-per-view, man. WWE has been, like I say, shoddy with their pay-per-views, but this one was great. See it. See it.
There it is.